just, you need to pay attention to the words that you hear during the video, because after that we will talk about them. I will teach you some words and then I will ask you a few questions. Okay, so, and the story. Wednesday lost in the fairyland. I hope you like it. Let's get started.
You are not share the screen.
Oh, I'm not?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
One time, Wednesday accidentally read a story about Rapunzel. She was really interested in a kind of flower which was grown up from the light drop of the sun. Then Wednesday determined to study to create that kind of flower. After so many days of hard work, a flower of the sun finally bloomed. Suddenly, Wednesday was attacked by her mischievous brother. Not backing down, she quickly fought back. Their fight accidentally malfunctioned the time machine on which Wednesday was working. The machine suddenly opened a gate, which captured her. Wednesday was driven to a really strange place. While thinking about that place, Wednesday was suddenly attacked by a stranger. Turned out, that was a castle of tangled Princess Rapunzel.
Who are you? How did you get here? Are you trying to take my magical hair away? I'm not interested in that twardy hair. So you come here to harm me? Yeah! For some complicated reason, so I lost you here. If I want to harm you, you will not be able to do anything to me.
Then Wednesday told Rapunzel the whole story about the origin of her hair. And she was actually a lost princess. And her mother was only taking advantage of her magical hair to hold her youth back.
You fool me! My mother is not a bad person! If I'm not mistaken, then today is your birthday, right? Annually on this day, the king will launch the flying lanterns into the sky to pray that they can find the princess. If you don't believe, I can take you there to see. Turned out those stars called flying lanterns? But if you tell me the truth whether my parents can recognize me, just rest assured your hair is unique, so they will be able to recognize you for sure. But why do you want to help me? I want to take something from the king's place.
Hesitating for a while, Rapunzel finally decided to leave the tower, which had been detaining her for years, to go find her real parents. The extremely long hair made it difficult for Rapunzel to move. Then Wednesday decided to get her a new hairstyle. Reaching near the palace, Rapunzel was amazed by the bustling things there.
It's wonderful here. Human is not scary, as my mother used to say.
Then she was attracted by a painting on the walls.
This is your real family.
You insolent thief! Stop there!
Suddenly, the thief rushed there and smashed into Rapunzel. The crown he had stolen was staked tight into Rapunzel's hair.
Stop there!
He had no other choice but to take her to run away with him, and Wednesday had to follow him. Seeing the guards kept chasing them, Wednesday certainly thought about a way to help them escape. After a while, they finally lost the guards. When that guy wanted to take the crown back and left, Rapunzel realized that the crown was really familiar.
This is my crown? You're a thief?
You're hilarious, but I don't have time to play with you.
I will never let you take it away! You are Flynn Rider.
How did you know it?
Like in the book, you're her destiny. I will never marry a thief!
I can also never love a fierce girl like you.
When they were fighting for the crown, the witch who had detained Rapunzel suddenly appeared.
Mother! No! You're not my mother! What are you talking about? I'm your mother. Why didn't you listen to me? Why did you leave that tower? Do you know that there are a lot of dangers waiting for you outside? Quickly, come back with me. I knew it all. Don't try to fool me anymore. The world outside is not scary as what you said. On the contrary, you're the most scary person.
Taking advantage of the distraction of Rapunzel, Flynn immediately took the crown and ran away. But a loud noise resounded, making him stop. He guessed that the two girls were in trouble.
I don't know why, but I feel that I cannot ignore that. Ugh, I'm really crazy.
Even hesitated for a while, Flynn still decided to come back to help the girls. Seeing Flynn so annoyed, she immediately attacked him with critical hits. At that moment, Wednesday suddenly remembered that the witch's longevity came from Rapunzel's magical hair. Wednesday rushed there and cut down Rapunzel's hair.
No!
When the hair was cut, the witch also disappeared immediately.
About Flynn, he was badly wounded. His breath was gradually getting weaker.
Why did you do that? It's not like what a thief do.
I don't really understand why, but there was something inside me that compelled me to protect you.
My hair was cut down. How can I save you?
Can I ask you a favor?
Yes, tell me.
Please, help me maintain the fund for the orphanage. Or the kids will...
So that's the reason why you wanted to steal the crown? All right, I agreed to help those kids.
Right at that moment, the space around them gradually faded and vanished.
What's happening? Can it be? Everything is gradually vanishing because the end of the story was changed? Rapunzel, kiss him. The kiss of real love will save him.
Rapunzel did what Wednesday had said, but there was no miracle happening.
If things don't happen in the right sequence, Rapunzel doesn't have any feeling with Flynn, so the kiss didn't work. Maybe I have to use it now.
Wednesday took out the magical flower which he had taken a lot of time to study it.
Let's see.
When she was still saying, a portal opened and brought Wednesday away. It turned out that thing, the pet of Adam's family, had studied her writings and successfully opened the gate again to bring her back. Wednesday hastily found the book and opened the last page. Seeing Flynn and Rapunzel together, Wednesday breathed a sigh of relief.
Okay, so the first story, so how was that? Like it?
Yes.
Okay, so it was good. Now let's talk about the story together. Okay. Well, so the story's name was Wednesday. And at the beginning of the story, Wednesday was studying on something. What was the thing?
The magical flower.
Excellent, the magical flower. And tell me, when the flower bloomed, bloomed means blossom. You know, when, for example, a plant has flower, we say it blooms. For example, in the spring, you see lots of trees with small flowers. They're blossoms or blooms. So bloom is a verb. So the flower bloomed. It had flower. And then what happened? When it bloomed, what happened?
Then have a gate take the Wednesday inside.
Yeah, of course. But before it, Wednesday had a brother, a mischievous brother. Mischievous brother. Mischievous. Do you know the meaning of this?
No.
Okay. Did you see some maybe children very naughty and they does something that, I don't know, destroy everything, and they annoy people, they make people I don't know, something like they put people in trouble, so very very playful, but they are irresponsible. They, for example, can destroy something or hurt someone. Okay, so mischievous means irresponsibly playful. You know, for example, some children are really playful. I don't know if you have, for example, someone who is really mischievous in your relatives. You know, when they visit our homes, they say, oh God, for example, they break something, or I don't know, they hit someone, they do something that annoys us. Do you know someone who is mischievous?
Mm, no.
No, good. That's really good because you don't have any mischievous person in your family. Okay, so her brother. Okay, what happened and what's the meaning of attack?
Hmm. Hurt a person or damage something.
Of course, you attack. So you try to hurt someone or maybe damage something. It means attack. So her brother attacked her and suddenly the machine which in Wednesday was working on, what happened? Malfunctioned. Okay, teacher. Oh, let me write it here. Okay, malfunction. Teacher, what is the meaning of malfunction. So let me, okay. It means go wrong. Something wrong happened and it didn't work properly. And suddenly, just listen carefully. After that, you will tell me the story, okay? So it will be your turn, okay? So
Yes.
after that, okay, what happened? Yeah, the machine, something like the robots, the machine malfunctioned and a gate means very big door. The big door opened and Wednesday traveled in time to another world, like to another story. And she went to Rapunzel's home. Rapunzel's home was a tower. Tower means very tall building. Very tall building. Rapunzel lived in the tower with her mother. With her mother?
No.
No, with her stepmother, like? No, with a witch. What's the meaning of witch? Do you know?
Yes.
Would you help me to write it?
That person
Of
with
course.
a magical.
Of course, a woman who has magic. And of course, you know, these people are bad people. Okay. Okay, tell me what happened then? What happened then when Wednesday met Rapunzel? They talked about Rapunzel's family because Rapunzel was lost princess. But Rapunzel didn't believe Wednesday. And Wednesday said, okay, if you don't believe me, come with me to go to the town and to see. So they went to the town. Town or city was really bustling. Bustling means crowded. It was really crowded. Lots of people were there. It was really crowded. And suddenly, Rapunzel saw a painting. King, queen, and a little baby with a crown. A little baby wearing a beautiful crown. And suddenly, a boy. The boy was a thief. Okay, what is the meaning of thief? Do you know?
A person who take something by another person.
Yeah, of course, a person who take something without asking, without permission. It means steal it. So thief, someone who steals something. The boy was a thief and the boy was running away. Run away. Suddenly, he smashed Rapunzel. Smashed means bang, hit Rapunzel, and what happened? The crown.
The crown is in the Rapunzel's hair.
Of course, is something like, you know, it got stick, you know, something like stick. you know? So in Rapunzel's her. Okay, so stock is the past form of stick. Stick, you know, it means when something stick, it means, you know, it becomes fixed in place. Okay, so fixed so that it doesn't move. So what happened? Okay, the boy saw that I can't do anything. Okay, I can't take my crown. What can I do? Take Rapunzel and run away. They went to another place. They went to the forest and what happened then? And suddenly the witch
The witch
appeared. Yeah, came of course. And Rapunzel didn't want to go with the witch. So she refused going with witch and said, "You're not my mother." What happened then? Witch attacked the boy and the Wednesday. Wednesday remembered that the magic actually comes from Rapunzel's hair. So she cut Rapunzel's hair with a knife. She cut it. And after that, suddenly the witch disappeared. So it means she went, no one could see her. So something like when something disappears, oh, just let me, you know, not to write in past. Okay, disappear, it means no one can see it. Okay, so means vanish. No one can see. Okay, can see it. Well, and of course, the witch had gone, but something else happened. Of course, the boy heard. So, Wednesday asked Rapunzel to kiss the boy to get better, but it didn't work. Why? Because Rapunzel didn't love him. You know, didn't love him. So because of this, the kiss didn't work. And the Wednesday decided to give the flower to Rapunzel. And of course, she used the flower to make the boy better. But there is something here. The boy was a thief, but he wasn't a bad guy. Why did he steal the crown? Because he wanted to help orphans. Orphan, what does it mean? Orphan is a child whose parents, mom and dad, are both dead. So a child who doesn't have mom and doesn't have dad is orphan. So the boy wanted to maybe sell the crown and use the money, okay, to help orphan. And after that, when gate opened again and Wednesday actually went back home, she saw that Rapunzel and the boy got married. And this is the end of the story, okay? Just let me say something else. When you want to tell the story, you need to change the verb to past because, I'm sorry, just let me, okay. You need to change the verbs to past because you are telling the story in the past. So bloomed, went, attacked. As I told you, if the verb is regular, ed. If it's irregular, changing the verb to tell the story. Okay, dear?
Yes.
Okay, my dear, now it's your turn. May I ask you to tell me the story using all the words on the board here? Can you tell me the story?
Once a day, the Wednesday have a magical flower.
Had. So, okay, let's say again. The Wednesday, no, because Wednesday is a name, like Monica, like Anne. So we don't say the Monica, the Anne. So we say Anne, Monica. Wednesday, Wednesday. Wednesday had, okay, had magical flower. So say,
Um, uh, then the magical flowers was blooming.
bloomed, bloomed.
The magical flower bloomed.
Excellent.
Next, the Wednesday's brother.
They knew. Wednesday's brother. They knew. Wednesday's brother.
Wednesday brother is a mischievous boy.
Was a mischievous boy. Was really naughty. Was a mischievous boy. And
And he attacked Wednesday to make Wednesday angry.
yeah, okay, attacked Wednesday and Wednesday got angry, became angry, became angry. Well, then what happened?
Then they had malfunctions.
Okay, and then the machine in which, you know, Wednesday created, made, malfunctioned. Okay, I'm sorry, it's a malfunction. So why I said malfunction? Okay, malfunctioned. Okay, it means destroyed, went wrong, and what happened?
Then they had a gate was opening.
Of course, opened, was opening, no. And suddenly a gate opened, short action, opened. And what happened then?
The Wednesday went to Rapunzel's tower.
Very good.
Then Wednesday told Rapunzel everything about her birthday and her parents.
Very good.
The Wednesday and Rapunzel go to the city.
Yeah, they went to the city. They went to the city and
They went to the city And Rapunzel saw a painting picture. They had the king, the queen, and the baby with the crown on her head.
Ah, of course. Very good. Excellent. So let me do something. Excellent. And
And they had a thief was running running to Rapunzel's way.
yeah, of course, a thief was running away somewhere, and suddenly,
And the thief was smashed Rapunzel. Then the crown was stick on Rapunzel's head.
yeah, of course, stock. We say stock, okay? Or you can say get stock. Get stock. You know, it didn't move. Okay, get stock. Yeah. In Rapunzel's hair. Yeah.
Because of that, the thief had to take the Rapunzel's hand to run away.
Yeah, of course, take Rapunzel's hands and they ran away. Okay.
Ran away to the park. And they had, and the witch was began to them.
Yeah.
The witch want to took Rapunzel to came home, but Rapunzel didn't want to go to went home because the witch wasn't her mother.
Of course, Rapunzel didn't want to, after to, we don't say when, to go, to play, to eat. So anywhere when you have to go. So didn't want to go home because the witch wasn't her mother. And what did the witch do?
The witch used her magic to make Rapunzel came home.
Of course, maybe, of course, she wanted to force and to take her home. Yeah.
The thief, then the thief was protect her.
Protected, of course, the thief protected Rapunzel, saved her life. Yeah, and
when they took the knife to cut Rapunzel's hair.
excellent, very good.
Then the witch was old and ugly.
Yeah, of course, she became old, she became old and ugly, and suddenly,
And the the Rapunzel and 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 everything was disappeared.
yeah, of course, everything was disappearing. Was, if you say was disappearing. Everything disappeared, finished. Everything was disappearing, of course, and Wednesday had to do something.
And Wednesday kissed the thief, but but everything was not changed.
Of course, anything didn't, we say anything didn't change, or nothing changed. Nothing changed. Change is verb, so we don't say what's changed. Okay, nothing changed. Yeah, because
Rapunzel didn't love the thief.
yeah, of course, didn't laugh. So
So so the Rapunzel knew the thief steals the crown to help the orphan.
of course, help orphans. Of course, there is not used, just orphans. Yeah, of course, to help orphans.
Mm, mm, and the ending, the Wednesday came to her home and saw her pet. Is a hen. What's the hen?
Of course, and at the end of a story, at the end of story, Wednesday went back, went back to home and realized and understood and figured out that, oh, they got
married.
of course, happy ending. They got married. Okay, thank you so much. You said the story very, very, very well. Excellent. Correctly, using good words and correct grammar. Excellent to you. Very good. Okay, my dear. Wow. Okay, how are you feeling now? Tired, bored, or no?
I feel normal.
Normal, that's great. Okay, so you're not tired, and that's great. Okay, so let's check something together. I remember that we started something related to maybe a text related to Titanic. I remember. Just let me check. Oh. Where is it? How reliable is our memory? I'm gonna find it, but I can't. What do we remember? And how reliable? Oh, yes, here. I remember that we read this text And of course, we talked about this grammar. Am I right?
Yes.
Very good. Okay. And how about this one? Could you help me to check? How about this one? Did we? Yeah, yes, I remember. And you told me that it's good to use phone. Yeah, am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. I have a good memory. Okay, and did you listen to this audio? Did you listen to this audio?
Yes.
Oh, really? Very good. Oh, we were talking about this, I think. Yeah? So we're gonna learn how to write. That's really important. And next session, you will write me something, okay? And you will send me, okay? Well, for example, you want to write about, for example, this one, a fun school trip. So you went on a trip, a school trip with classmates and teachers, okay? And now you want to write about it. Okay. How we can write about it? That's really easy. Look, first of all, I write my topic here. I try to make, okay, let me write. I try to make something like a chart or a table. So for example, I say, okay, what's the topic? Let me write, okay, school trip. Okay, so, oh, let me. Okay, what should I write? Let's draw some lines like this and this and this. Now let's actually write some names that remind me of some maybe events or something, okay? For example, I want to write about activities, something that I did. Activities like, for example, I remember that we played. I remember that we walked. Okay, so, or we hike, for example, hiking, walking. So there are activities that I can talk about. Okay, now let's talk about food. What did we eat? Food, for example, I remember that we had our food. So that, for example, I ate a sandwich. Okay, so you can talk about the food that you ate. Okay, where did you go? For example, you go to the forest, so the place. So the place, where did you go? Did you go to the forest? Or, for example, maybe museum, or maybe, I don't know, a concert, so everywhere, so for example, okay. But this is school trip, so not concert, just maybe forest, maybe park. Park is better. Park, okay. And after that, okay, was there any big moment, something important that happened? So, big moment, something important. For example, my friend fell down and we all laughed at her. This is a big moment. And how, actually, tell me another one about our mood. For example, if I was happy, everyone was happy. So I remember everyone was happy. And weather was really nice. So nice, sunny weather. Okay, so I make notes. Okay, now, as you can see, I have a plan. Now I can use this plan to write. I need to make some sentences and I need to talk about these points one by one, about activity, food, mood, big moment, place. So I need to mention everything in my writing, okay?
Yes.
Well, now, my dear, may I ask you to read this text, this one, a day to remember.
A day to remember. Last year, I went to a local carnival. It was a fantastic day and I remember every minute. We arrived at about midday.
Midday, middle of the day, midday.
Midday. At first, there weren't many people. After about an hour, everyone arrived and there were crowds of people. It was hot and sunny, and everyone was in a good mood. There were some food stalls, so we had a couple of tasty snacks. Then the carnival procession came past. There were hundreds of people marching, singing and dancing, and there were lots of bands playing music. They were all wearing amazing costumes. Suddenly, a girl in crazy clothes pulled me out from the crowd and started dancing with me. My friends and family were all laughing. It was very funny. Later on, there was more music in the streets, and finally there was some awesome fireworks. It was a loud and colorful end to a memorable day. By Maria.
Yeah, of course. So this is actually maybe a memory, about a day that was really good for someone, okay? And now you can write something like this. For example, for the next session, you can write about, what do you want to write about? You tell me. Something that you like to tell me about.
I like Christmas.
Of course. So for the next session, you will write about Christmas and you will send it to me, okay?
Yeah.
Just let's have a look at these actually highlighted words. So at first, then later on. So you can put the event in order. Okay, what happened first? Okay, what happened after that? And what happened after that? So one by one. First, at first. After that, then. And finally, at the end later on. So first, then, after that, you can use them. For example, you can say first and then after that. And for example, next, later. So later is at the end. So first, I woke up. Then I washed my face. After that, I had my breakfast. Next, I went to school. Later, I played with my classmates. Okay, so I can put the events in order. Okay, now I want you to say, for example, you want to talk about your daily routine when you wake up and when you have, for example, breakfast, using first, then, after that, next, and later. Say, for example, first, I wake up.
And then I brush my teeth. After that, wear I wear the uniform. Next, I eat breakfast. Later I go to school.
Excellent. Very good. You see? That's really easy to use them. You can use them when you want to talk or when you want to write. So for next session, you can use them. Just try to tell a good story. I want to read your story. Tell me about Christmas. Okay? What happened? Okay?
Yes.
Okay, my dear. So let's have a look at this sport. And yeah, you can talk about, for example, yeah, carnival. Do you have any carnival in Vietnam? Yes?
No.
No? Yeah. Okay, so everyone, for example, every person can write about something, family wedding or carnival. Have you ever been on actually, something like a fun school trip? Have you ever gone? I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? I couldn't hear you. So do you like going on a school trip or no? You say it's boring.
I like school trip.
Yeah, you like? That's great. Very good. And so tell me, do you play with friends? What do you do on school trip?
In a school trip, I swim with my friend.
Yeah. Oh, you swim. That's great. Very good. Good activity. Very good. Okay. Thank you. Okay, my dear. Is there anything that you want to ask me about the sport? Something that maybe you didn't get or you find it a bit hard? Is there anything that you want to ask me?
No.
Okay, my dear. So for the next session, don't forget about writing about Christmas using these words first and the words that I just wrote on the word first, then after that, next and later. And just this, and don't forget about making a plan so that it helps you to write better, okay?
Yes.
Okay, my dear, time to go. And we need to go again to the next week and next session. So have a very, very, very good week and see you next session.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye. Goodbye.